Ladies and gentlemen, dreamers, skeptics, beer leaguers, and anyone who still waves in traffic, even when no one waves back, welcome to Still Here, Still Trying with your host, Mike Baker. Now listen, before we hand it over, we've got to be real. Mason lit him up this week. 2 goals, bar down beauties, no chance for the old goalie back there. Great job, Mason. But that's the thing about Mike, he straps on the pads anyway. He leads with heart, takes the shots, and keeps showing up in the crease and in life. The guy's still finding stories that remind us why it's worth believing in people, even when the scoreboard isn't in his favor. So grab your seat, crack something cold, and let's get into it. Here's your host, Mike Baker.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 11 of Still Here, Still Trying. I'm your host, Mike Baker. Thank you so much for being here. We are on a roll. It has been so much fun to see everybody listening to the podcast, sharing it. So please, before we go any further, just take a second, hit that button, subscribe, like, put a comment, do whatever you can on your screen. Send it to a friend and say, here's the wackiest guy around. You should listen to him. So please and thank you. Now, I have a couple things before we get into it. Today we're going to talk about some hockey, so this is going to be a really fun episode. But I need to do 2 things. One, August 30th is my beautiful wife Kelly's birthday. So happy birthday, Kelly. You are amazing. Thank you for supporting me in all of my crazy journeys and adventures. You are the best. I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you for just being my best friend. And I love you so much. All right. Now, as you remember from the last episode, I may have mentioned that there was this really cool fella named Mason who was on a little bit of a dry spell scoring on me at the ice rink. It's pretty fun when you can stop Mason's shots. He's incredible. This last week, he did rip 2 beautiful shots past me. They were amazing. So congratulations, Mason. You're the man. You not only got the shout out here, you also got a special shout out in the intro. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, Mason, you're such a great sport. And that's what I love about hockey is it is seriously, it's just a family. It's a chance for all of us to just gather, be friends, and play a game that we love. And so after hockey this week, we are all preparing for fall hockey, which is seriously the best time of year. Up here in North Idaho, we play hockey year-round. We have our leagues that run fall and winter, and then after the winter season through spring and summer, a lot of times it's drop in, somebody rents the ice, people come play. And so we get to do that. And the spring and summer, it's just for fun. And so it's super chill. Everybody's just out there having a blast. But then it starts to shift into fall and things start to get serious. People start chirping each other. People are preparing for the season and the energy just starts to shift. And so I thought that I take this episode and talk about some tips out there from a goalie's perspective for all the beer leaguers out there. So for me, the start of beer league always feels like hitting reset. We drag the gear out of the garage and we're putting on our uniforms. Hopefully, people didn't just leave their gear in their bag all wet from the last time they played. I dry my gear out because, man, it gets so stinky if it doesn't. But we get ready to go. We're ready to play hockey. And so today I wanted to lay out a little bit of a survival guide, a manifesto. They're not rules and they're not complaints. They are just some truths from the guy at the back of the net who sees everything, your goalie. Yep, the weird one. I don't know why everybody says goalies are weird. I don't think I'm that weird, but maybe I am. But hey, that's what we're going to go with. So let's do this. First thing I want to talk about is talk to your goalie like a dog. When I am talking to my teams, I always just tell them, like, talk to me like a dog. So first thing, communication. This one, it kills me. Some of you out there yell like you're giving a TED talk from the blue line. Nobody is hearing it. Goalies just need short words. Bark at us like we're dogs. Left, right, point, freeze. You've got it. That's the stuff that keeps us alive. And the big one, if you hear me say, can't see, if I yell, that's not a suggestion. That's me saying, move your ass because I'm about to get embarrassed by a shot from the point. If I can't see the puck, I can't stop it. Sometimes you pull out these miracles, right? It happens. We've seen it. But it's so much easier if we can see the shot. So if you hear your goalie saying, can't see, or move, or anything like that, you've got to be paying attention and just pick a side, left or right, move. I've had D-men that just stand there like statues when I yell that. And dude, you are not a screen in a movie theater. You are supposed to be clearing the lane. And yeah, I'll give you credit if you want to mix in the classics. Sit, stay, roll over, play dead. I've already got those down, especially the play dead part. That's my go-to on breakaways. You'll see me just flop and pray that the puck hits me. So yeah, keep it simple. Talk to your goalie like you're yelling at your dog. Only difference is your dog doesn't reek of gear that hasn't been washed since 2014. Next, we're going to call this defense made simple. Defense, let's be honest. Most beer league defense is just chaos and pads, but it doesn't have to be. So the first rule, we call it clear the porch. If someone's standing in front of me, the goalie, hacking away, do your job. Tie up sticks, box out, let me see the puck. Challenge the middle. I have lost count of how many times a person has skated untouched from the corner to the slot like they're freaking Moses parting the Red Sea. That is on us when that happens. Make that person pay. Knock them down. Hit their stick. Do something. Don't just watch them skate over to the middle, right to the slot and rip a shot in. Like, it's so hard to track when somebody's moving across the crease. Their net opens up behind us. So get in the way. Don't just watch this beauty show and let them score. So when they do that, yeah, I'm the goalie. I'm supposed to stop every shot. But seriously, if you watch somebody go corner to slot and shoot and just admire their beauty, I feel like you might want to rethink your defensive strategy there. Anyway, bump them, make them regret it. Just do that. Now, stay home. This one, it kills me. It kills all the goalies. Like, stop chasing the puck into the corners like you're on a scavenger hunt. Bad ankle shots don't usually beat goalies, right? I mean, when you have a weird angle at the shot, yeah, sometimes they rip it, that bounces off of the pads, or they do something else. But most of the time, man, give them the corners. Get back into the hash marks. Stay by me, and watch the play develop. As soon as you go chase them into the corner, that opens up some space, and it makes it really hard. So hold the middle, pick a person, and just be ready. And please, for the love of beer league, cover the back door. If I'm sealed up on a post and the shooter's coming in, right? I'm on a post. Defense, cover that back door. If I'm on one post, I want a D on the other post. Because I'm sealed on that post, and I can't also be at the other. So unless you think that your goalie is Stretch Armstrong somehow, you've got to take that far side. And then, this one's my favorite. Then there's the glass and out rule. Okay, remember, glass and out is so much better than a turnover in the slot. Every single time. I don't care if we ice it 3 times in a row. We all get a breather. I reset. Everybody's fine. What I don't want is you handing their sniper a one-timer 10 feet in front of me. It's insane. So don't just pass up the middle. So often, especially in the lower divisions, people they get the puck and they they don't know what to do as defense. And so they'll go to clear it out of the zone, they'll whiff it, or they'll just pass it directly at the other team's shooter, and they get this beautiful one-timer. Or it's an odd man rush. It's crazy. So off the glass and out, not up the middle. Every time you go to bed at night, just think, not up the middle. All right. Then there's the classic odd man rush. Okay. If it's a 2-on-1, my job as the goalie is to take the shooter. You are going to take the pass. That's the deal every time. If you cheat, if you drift, if you lunge at the puck, we're toast. Stay in the lane, eat the pass, and let me see the shot. It's simple. Simple, simple, simple. Let the goalie see the shot. One time, my D-man chased the puck carrier all the way behind the net on a 2-on-1. Left the pass wide open, and guess what? Tap in goal. He skated back to me like, my bad, man. My bad. Dude, I needed a lawyer. Not a defenseman after that one. It was insane. All right, the next section. We're going to talk about forwards. Okay, forwards. We just need to talk for a second here. Listen, we love you. You get the goals. You get the glory. You get the selly photos. But seriously, if we're down 10-0 because you refuse to backcheck, that is not on the goalie. That's on you. So I know it's a novel idea here for forwards most of the time, but pick up a person, cover the slot, get back in the zone, and help out. If you want more offense, earn it by playing defense. It's simple as that. And if you think that I'm wrong, here's your homework. Play goalie for just one night. Strap on the gear and feel what it's like to have pucks flying at your head while your forwards are coasting at the far blue line. You'll come back the next week with a whole new appreciation. All right, I'm not saying that you'll be good at it, but I'm saying that you'll finally understand why I'm yelling back there like a lunatic, forwards. So as we do this, forwards, let's just think about it like back check. Come back and check. Come back and help. Centers, come back. Be that third presence on defense. You can float down into the slot, help out your D guys. It's so beautiful when it works. But so often, and every team has them, they have that forward that just chills out on that far blue line waiting for a pass. And then in the meantime, we're outnumbered down on our side. So, all right, forwards, you can do it. We need you to score goals. You got to score goals. You got to score goals. Like, we really need you to score goals. Also, back check, help out on the back end. Okay, next. What's inside a goalie's head? Now, aside from all the other madness, here's what most people don't get about goalies. Every goal hurts. It doesn't matter if it was a beauty snipe or a garbage bounce. The red light goes on, the horn blares, and everybody stares at me. It's public humiliation, and goalies carry it harder than anyone realizes. But here's the thing, we don't get time to sulk. As a goalie, the next shot is coming in 5 seconds. You need to reset, you need to move on, and you've got to focus. So when a puck goes in, I mean, it's okay to chirp a little, but please don't chirp your goalie, especially during a hard game. Trust me, I've already replayed it 10 times in my head before it even hit the net. And let's keep it real. Half of the time, it went through 5 of my people first. That rebound off your shin pad, yeah, thanks for the assist, bud. Goalie life is just one long exercise in forgetting your mistakes faster than everyone else can remind you of them. Goalies, it's such a fascinating position. I love it. And one of the coolest things about hockey in general is that everybody tries to take blame for the goal that goes in. And then that's the best part about it. Honestly, people are like, so often the D guys are like, oh, I'm sorry, that one's on me. And as a goalie, I'm like, no, it's my fault. I should have had the shot. I mean, occasionally I'm like, oh, hell yeah, that was your fault. Come on. But in general, everybody's such a good sport about it, and they participate, and It's almost like people are claiming to take that failure off of the team. Like, I can do it better. So I love it. Great job. We're going to go. So now I want to roll into just some general beer league rules, because beer league has it's got its own code. And honestly, if you get this part right, everything else doesn't matter. So, and they're really simple. So one, show up for fun. Like, we are there to have fun. This is a beautiful game. We are there to have fun, to get some exercise, and to hang out with people that we love. So, and that kind of rolls into rule number 2. And I'm sorry, I have to put like the explicit thing on this episode because we're talking hockey and you got to swear when you talk about hockey. But okay, next one. Don't be an asshole. Just don't. Like, it ruins it for everybody. Like, don't be an asshole. There's Nick from Beer League Players Association. He says, don't be a dick. Don't be an asshole. Just don't be that guy. There's no reason to show up to your 10:30 Beer League game in a bad mood and just be an asshole. Like, don't do it. Don't scream off the ice. Don't go smack your stick against the boards. I mean, seriously, if you're so frustrated about that, like, take 10 seconds and just breathe. Seriously, just breathe. Because you do it and it ruins the game. There's so many of us that play that you see the whole energy shift in a game when you've got that asshole out there that's just trying to ruin the night for everybody else. And look, you know me, you know my podcast, like, we're all fighting our own battles, and I am not perfect. I have had some epic meltdowns on the ice where I have been the asshole. Okay? So I get it, but like everything, I'm still here. I'm still trying. So be that person. Look, reset. Go apologize to the other team if you're the asshole, but just don't be an asshole. All right. Feel like I've said asshole enough. Sorry, Mom in heaven. You probably are like, that kid, such a letdown. All right. And then next one, don't blame your teammates. Everybody already knows who's screwed up, right? So walking over to that person and tearing them down, that doesn't help anybody. Now, there's a difference between just good old chirping and having fun, right? And then going in there and just lighting that person up. Like, it doesn't help anybody. Yeah, a little friendly advice. Hey, coming from the goalie, stay home. Off the glass and out, right? I'm going to give you shit all the time if you do that. But it's that good-natured ribbing versus, hey, you are a terrible human being and you shouldn't exist on this ice, right? That's not why we're here. So don't blame your teammates. Everybody already knows who's screwed up, but you probably participated in that somehow too. Or the next shift, you might be the person that screws up. Just don't light up your teammates. Next, don't yell at the refs. Oh, man. You're going to get me going on this one. Don't yell at the refs. I mean, the refs, we all know that they are not perfect. They're going to screw up. They're going to make a bad call. As much as they hate to admit it, whatever, they're pretty good. But as much as we all know, right? It's a tough job being a ref. And if you're that person that's just out there yelling at the refs every single game, seriously, that goes back to that second rule we talked about, don't be an asshole. Right? We're all there. We're having fun. Their job is to control the game and keep it in shape. Yep, they have bad nights too. Just don't yell at the refs. Like, again, good-natured ribbing. Everybody loves it. Screaming at the refs. You're being an asshole, so don't do it. Remember, they've got day jobs. They're not NHL refs. And you're not Crosby. You don't have those skills. So don't do it. Don't yell at the refs. Thank the refs. At the end of every single game, say thank you. If you were an asshole during the game, go apologize. Let's just celebrate our refs because we can't do this without them, and there's not enough of them out there. So don't yell at the refs. All right, next one. Chirps are allowed, right? Like, that's a fun part about hockey. We get to chirp everybody. We're out there having fun, but keep them funny. Don't be cruel. Don't be a racist asshole. Like, don't say stupid shit and just be that guy, right? That goes up to that second rule. Don't be an asshole. Like, locker room, just hanging out in the locker room, having fun with everybody. That's cool. But just don't be that guy. Like, don't be the asshole. Don't be a racist, bigoted, terrible human being. Like, don't do it. That's not what we're here to do. So knock it off. Have fun out there. Talk about lots of other things. And just keep it light and have fun. All right. And finally, the scoreboard does matter. And there's that energy that comes with just competition and the fun that we're having. But seriously, the cooler in the locker room after that matters more, right? Like, we all have bad games. I know I've had times I come off a game and I'm just like, what just happened, right? Like, I let my whole team down. I'm heavy. And then you get in the locker room and everybody just starts laughing and joking and having fun. That's why we're there. So get out there, have fun. Yeah, the scoreboard matters, and no Regretskis are going to do a great job this season. The Bad News Bears, let's go. But we're all there to have fun. I think for all of us, just remember, win the locker room first. Like that's the real championship. Just be that fun team, be that fun player, the person that people really want to have on the ice with them. That's what it's all about. This is a big family, and it's just, hockey's amazing. It's so much fun. So yeah, just remember these rules, please, 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 please. We're going to start it out all across the land. Everybody's just hoping that people remember some very simple rules. So I want to wrap this up here a little bit, and I want to talk about kind of the serious part of this. But remember, goalies are weird, and everyone knows about it. Like, we talk to our posts, we mumble ourselves. I'm listening to music in one ear, and that's keeping me going. But we keep playing a position that no sane person would volunteer to do that. But we choose it because we love it. We choose it every week, not because it makes sense, but just because there's a passion for learning a position and doing it well. And here's the bigger truth. Hockey gives us a reprieve. The world is heavy. It's so heavy right now. It's insane. Like, we have cities being taken over. We have just political division. We have religious divides. We have all of this crazy insanity out there. Hockey gives us a reprieve. Negativity is everywhere. It's just everywhere. And everybody is carrying battles you can't see. But in the rink, for an hour and a half, you get to put that down. You get to laugh, you get to sweat, you get to compete, you get to forget about the noise outside. And that is why I play. That is why I stand in the crease. That's why I still love this weird position. And maybe that's why we all keep showing up. For the laughs, for the locker room, for the reminder that no matter how ugly life gets, we're still here, still trying. Thank you for being part of this episode. Get out there, have some fun this season. Beer League season's ready to go. I can't wait to see everybody here in North Idaho out on the ice. Those of you across the land that are starting your seasons, just get out there, have fun. This is the best time of year. Be competitive, have fun. Don't be an asshole. All right. That's all for today. We'll see you next week. Thanks again for being here. Keep trying. Okay, so send us out for the week this week. Since we talked about hockey, I figured we'd end this episode with a song from one of the 2 hockey albums I've created. So the first album is called Gloves Off, and the second album is called Penalty Box Confessions. They both have a different vibe, but they're both really fun. When I wrote those, I felt like hockey needed more music. They needed something incredible, and so I wrote those. You can find them on all the streaming services. I'm going to send you out with this song that's called Beer League Forever. It's a great tune, lots of fun. There's something I would love to do with this. I don't know if people out there want to participate and help me with this, but I feel like this song is like all about beer league. It's incredible, and I think we could do an incredible music video. So I think anyone that's out there that wants to participate, you guys could film a section of the song and send it to me. I could stitch them together from all the beer leagues out there across the land. and we could come up with a killer music video for it. Anyway, so if you want to participate, send me a message and we can work out the logistics. I want to give a couple shout outs to the fellas over with Beer League Dad Life. You can find them on Instagram. These guys are having so much fun. I met them at one of the BLPA draft tournaments. They're in Ogden, Utah. A bunch of people that just started to play hockey as adults, and they're having so much fun. They showed up in just matching tracksuits. They have the serious Beer League energy. So big shout out to the Beer League Dad Life crew. Everybody go follow them, check them out. I also want to do a huge shout out to Nick with the Beer League Players Association. Nick has done an incredible job building a community and bringing people together all across the world, like literally across the world, to play hockey. It's an incredible group to participate in. Sign up. Do one of the draft tournaments. Sign up for one of the team tournaments. Become a VIP sponsor. You get cool swag. They do amazing stuff. Anyway, huge shout out to Nick and everybody that's a part of the BLPA. My next draft tournament is going to be Las Vegas. I'm so excited. I've been doing that one the last couple of years. It's a wonderful experience. It's sold out. So too bad, so sad. But we're going to have fun. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. Here is Beer League Forever. Enjoy.
Last pick in the draft. Still laced up first. Let's go! Drafted by nobody, signed by my boys. Skates too dull, still making noise. Monday night, 11 p.m. slot. Parking lot beers and a Walmart jock. Taped up knee, shin pad slide. Talking about goals I never tried. Zero stats, but I got tails. And a cooler full of post-game ales. Beer League forever. That's the code. Still taking face-offs like I'm 24 years old. Beer League forever. No big deal. Pay to play, but the pride is real. Gloves stink? Yeah. Stick broke twice. Half our lines in the parking lot fighting lice. Zamboni stuck, refs half asleep. Goalies hammered, but the score runs deep. Co-ed team with 3 ringers gone. Still taking warm-ups with my flip-flops on. Beer League forever. We don't quit, chirping like pros. With the Beer League wit. Like scouts might give us a nod. Yeah, we got rules. No tape over the logo. No fight in the stands. No puking on the scorekeeper. Again, losers eat pickles, draft with a beer. Nick hates goalies, but we're still here. Jerseys loud, stories louder. Showered in bruises and bush like powder. Broken sticks, dreams that bend. We don't age out, we just pretend. Final buzzer, no such thing. We'll die with the puck and a chicken wing. Beer League forever. One more shift, back check slow, but the vibes are swift.